Hi, you have a hectic life and probably jobless and unpaid loans. Congrats! You're already halfway qualified to be in the Squid Game. So, what is a Squid Game? Well, one day Netflix said, what if we made a show where broke people fight to the death for money, but colorful and stylish? Like, you win a ton of money or you die. Simple, right? Anyway, this is the entire story of the Squid Game. Let's go back to the beginning. We're in South Korea and now the economy is rough. Jobs are super hard to get, like grandma's kimchi level tough, eh? People are drowning in debt, credit cards maxed out, banks are calling, loan sharks are circling. Well, it's bad news. Now meet Seong Ji-hun. He's the main guy. He's divorced, lives with his mom, steals her money, and loses it all betting on horse races. He can't even afford a birthday present for his daughter. Oh, and he owes a lot of money to some scary people, the kind who want to take your kidneys as payment. So yeah, life is not going great. One day, while feeling sorry for himself in a subway station, a well-dressed man shows up with a briefcase and says, "Want to play a game for money?" Ji-hun's like, sure. So they start slapping each other in a game called dakji, kind of like Korean pogs but with violence. After getting slapped in the face for like 20 minutes, Ji-hun wins a little cash. The guy hands him a card. Mysterious. Simple. Shapes on it. Circle, triangle, square. No words. Just call this number if you want to play more games. And maybe get rich or die. And guess what? Ji-hun calls. Next thing he knows, he wakes up in a tracksuit in a huge room with a bunch of other broke people wearing the same thing. There are 456 players in total. All of them are desperate, gamblers, crooks, jobless folks, and maybe one guy who blew his life saving on NFTs. They're being watched by guards in pink suits and black masks with PlayStation buttons on them. Then a voice says, "Let's play some games." If you're still reading this and haven't subscribed yet, you are already one game behind. Smash that like button! And just like that it begins. Game 1, red light, green light. Sounds easy, right? Childhood classics. Except now there is a giant robot doll with dead eyes and murderer vibes. And if you move on red light, boom, you're shot. No warnings, no timeouts, just pew pew. Panic breaks out, people scream, some run, bad idea. They get mowed down like grass. Ji-hun survives. Why? Pure panic. Maybe dumb luck. Some players are like, nope, let's leave. The rule says majority vote is equal to game over. So they vote, and guess what? They leave. Game ends. Everyone goes home. Happy ending. LOL. No, it's just getting started. Ji-hun goes home broke, with a sick mom, a daughter leaving for America, and relentless debt collectors. Real life is worse than the deadly game. When the game calls again, he's in. Alongside with him are Sang-woo, about to be caught for fraud, player 001, an old man tired of his hospital bed, player 067, trying to save her family from North Korea, player 199, a man wronged by his boss, and player 101, a gangster with a dark past, running from angry gamblers who want their cash or his kneecaps. Meanwhile, Detective Jun-ho finds out his brother disappeared after getting the creepy invite. So he goes full undercover mode, follows Ji-hun, gets on the death train, and just like that, game on again. Game 2. Everyone gets a tin with a sugar candy inside. Each candy has a shape. They have to carve out the shape without breaking it. Some get circles, some get triangles. Ji-hun gets umbrella. Worst shape ever. People die over candies. Yes, candies. Ji-hun survives by licking his candy because when death is near, you get creative. Sang-woo knows the game already, doesn't warn anyone, chooses the easiest shape for himself. Smart guy. Player 212, loud and shady, helps gangster Deok-chu cheat with a lighter. Then drama. Scared player takes a staff member hostage, pulls off his mask. Surprise! It's a young dude. Player freaks out and kills himself. The front man, not happy. He kills the staff guy for spilling the secret. Sugar candy murder party. Game 3. Tug of war. Ah, yes, the childhood game. Except now it's on a giant metal platform. 10 stories in the air, with chains and, instant death. If your team loses, bye-bye. straight down. Jihan's team not exactly the Avengers. They've got the old man, 2 women, Ali and Panic. The other team, bigger, stronger, scarier. It looks bad until the old man goes full coach mode. Turns out he's a tug-of-war OG. He teaches them tricks, uses physics, steps backward, hold tight, channel the fear, and guess what? They win. Match 4, marbles. Now it gets emotional. Like real ugly cry emotional. Everyone picks a partner. Oh, how sweet. Plot twist. Only one survive. Boom! Betrayals everywhere. Sang-woo tricks Ali with fake marbles. Ali dies. The internet sobs. Still not over it. Say Byok and Jin Young, they talk, bond, trauma dump. Ji Young decides Say Byok has more to live for. Lets her win. Then he dies like a hero. We're not ready for that. Jihan versus the old man, player 001. They play weird marble hide and seek. Jihan cheats, exploits the old man's dementia. But surprise, old dude knew along. He just let Jihan win. Because they are gnobe, besties for life or death. Old man dies, Jihan regrets. Game 5, glass bridge. Think hopscotch, but with death. Players have to cross a bridge made of glass panels, some real, some fake. Wrong guess, literally game over. People push each other, they try to count, guess, use footprints. In the end, only 3 survive. Jihan, Sang-woo, and Say Byok. Congrats, you're finalists in Murder Olympics. But wait, Say Byok gets stabbed by Sang-woo. Because of course, she bleeds out slowly, no one helps. Final game, actual Squid Game. Yes, it's real. Yes, it's confusing. Yes, there is a literal squid drawn on the ground. 2 grown men in tuxedos fighting to death in the rain, in the dirt. Jihan versus Sang-woo, childhood besties, now on full Mortal Kombat. Jihan tries not to kill him. Sang-woo like, nah, I got this. Stabs himself, game over. Winner, Jihan, prize 45.6 billion won. But he doesn't touch a single one. He's too depressed to be rich. His mom dies. He walks around like a sad billionaire ghost for a whole year. And then, surprise, player 001 old man was the game master all along. Rich, bored. Invented murder games for fun. Then he dies for real this time. We find out that the front man is actually Hwang Jun-ho's brother, a cop who went undercover to find his missing sibling. Jun-ho sneaks into the game's island but gets caught and presumably killed. Tragic. Fast forward to 2024, Netflix was like, what if we make Squid Game again but add even more trauma and snakes? And then season 2 happens. Jihan's still alive, yay, but he's not okay at all. He's still rich, sad, and denying his hair like a midlife crisis Barbie. Instead of flying to the US, he's playing detective. He hires his old loan shark, yes, that guy, to find the recruiter guy in Seoul. Meanwhile, surprise, that hot cop Jun-ho, not dead, saved by a shrimp boat captain. Now he's back to policing and looking for the murder island. But no luck, Google Map isn't just helping. Mr. Kim, the loan shark, finds the recruiter. But the recruiter says, want to play Russian roulette with rock, paper, scissors? Kim dies, the end. Jihan and Jun-ho team up again like trauma bros. Recruiter shows up like, by the way, I killed my dad once. Then he loses his Russian roulette game. Bye, recruiter. Clues in his jacket lead to a Halloween party. Yes, a party. Jin shows up, shoves another tracker in himself like it's an Apple AirTag. Still looking for the frontman like a dude chasing his toxic ex. And then there is Kang No-eul, a North Korean defector who works at a theme park. She adopts a side kid. Kinda sweet. Then she says, nah, I'm out, and joins the murder games as a guard. Jihan gets kidnapped again. Dude just can't stay home. 455 players, new rules, you can vote to stop the game. Spoiler, they won't. First game, red light, green light, still deadly. Jihan screams, stop, it's murder. Nobody listens. A rapper named Thanos goes nuts. A trans woman named Hyunju tries to help. One guy doesn't die right. No, Eul fixes it with a bullet. Second game, play 5 kiddie games in 5 minutes. One guy secretly, in Ho, the frontman's evil brother. Third game, mingle. Speed dating, but with betrayal. Players kill each other for bonus money. Jihan rebels, but they run out of bullets. Bam! Ino fakes his death, kills Jihan's friend, pulls off his mask. Surprise! I'm the new front man. Finale: Jihan gets captured, Jung Bae gets executed, the game gets even bloodier. Netflix ends it there, just when it gets good. Now we wait. Season 3 coming in, who knows? 2025, 2030? Either way, we'll watch because we're emotionally damaged now. Was Jihan really the hero? Drop your take in the comments, like and share if this blew your mind. And if Squid Game was wild, wait till you hear about how a cartoon dog changed TV parenting. Subscribe so you don't miss it.